The Israelites were working hard in the land under Pharaoh's reign, and the Lord had had enough. The Lord sent Moses with a message. Pharaoh, the Lord has sent me to tell you that if you don't let my people go, he's going to send many plagues over the land. Moses, I am not afraid of your Lord. I am the greatest Lord after all. Pharaoh didn't seem to be fazed. Plague 1. The water turned to blood. So Moses approached Pharaoh the next day with a word from the Lord. Pharaoh, the Lord has sent me with a message. God said to let my people go. I'm not letting your people go. Pharaoh, if you don't let the people go, God's going to turn the water to blood. I don't care about your Lord. Be gone. So the Egypts were wandering through the desert. They were thirsty, they were hot, and they found water. The Lord spake unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and stretch it out upon the waters of Egypt, that it may become blood. And Aaron stretched the rod forth and turned the water to blood. And they continued to drink, not knowing that it was blood, and they died. Plague 2, the frogs. It was another day in Egypt, and this time, Pharaoh had still not let the people go. Moses was sent to Pharaoh with another word from the Lord. Moses, what do you want? Pharaoh, God has sent me to tell you to let my people go. Moses, I am not letting these people go. These people are my people. They work for me. Pharaoh, if you do not let the people go, God's going to send frogs through all the land. And so the Egyptians were eating one night, and the Lord spake unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Stretch forth thy rod over the streams and the ponds, and cause frogs to appear over all the land of Egypt. And Aaron stretched his hand, and the frogs appeared over all the land. Plague 3 and 4, the lice and flies. It was another week. The frogs had come, and yet Pharaoh still would not let the people go. Moses had been praying, and he sent. The Lord told him to go to Pharaoh once again. Moses, what do you want? I'm not letting these people go. Pharaoh, if you don't let the people go, God's going to send flies and lice through all the land. They'll eat your food and they'll cause your body to itch. Your God is nothing to me. Get out of my sight. So the people of Egypt were hanging out one night. The Lord was frustrated. The Lord spake unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Stretch forth thy rod and smite the dust, that it may become lice, and a grievous swarm of flies throughout the land. And Aaron reached out and smote the land, and flies and lice came through all the people. Plague 5, the death of the cattle. So it was another day in Egypt, and this time some of the Egyptians and the Israelites were out in the fields grazing with their cattle. Moses approached Pharaoh to give him another word from the Lord. Pharaoh, God said to let my people go. He's told you many times before. I am not afraid of your God. These are my people, I have told you. They work for me. I will not let them go. Pharaoh, if you do not let these people go, the Lord's going to kill your cattle. So the Egyptians were tending their cattle. And the Lord said unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Smite the ground, that the Egyptians' cattle may die. And so Aaron reached out his rod, and he smote the ground, and the cattle died. Plague 6, outbreak of boils. This time Moses had an even worse word from the Lord. As he approached Pharaoh today, God had sent him with another grievous message. Moses, I'm about sick of seeing your face. Well, Pharaoh, I've got a word from the Lord. The Lord said if you don't let his people go, he's going to make people sick of seeing your face, and he's going to send boils. Ha! You think you've got jokes. Get out of my sight. So the women were prepping for the banquet that night. They were trying to get pretty and prepped up, putting on their pretty dresses and doing their hair and their perfumes. And the Lord said unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Cast dust into the air, and when they cast dust into the air, boils will be sent over all the land. So Aaron cast the dust, and the boils came through all the land. Plague 7, the pounding hailstorm. So another day in Egypt. It had been several weeks and several plagues, yet Pharaoh didn't seem to be fazed. Pharaoh was hanging out, he was flexing with his Ferrari, his mansions. He thought he was cool. And Moses approached him with a word from the Lord. Pharaoh, God said to let his people go. If you don't let his people go, he's going to destroy your Ferrari. Ha! You can't destroy my Ferrari. It's made of gold. I'm not letting these people go. Get out of here, crazy man. Pharaoh, if you don't let the people go, he's going to send hail. Begone, Moses. So the Egyptians went out for a picnic that afternoon. It was a beautiful sunny day, the perfect day for a picnic, in fact. Blue skies, 70-degree weather. And the Lord said unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Smite the ground, that hail will fall upon the land of Egypt. So Aaron reached his rod, and he smote the ground, and hail fell through all the land. Plague 8, the swarms of locusts. This time Moses had had enough, and so had the Lord. Moses went to Pharaoh with another word from the Lord. Pharaoh, the Lord's had enough of your games. God said to let his people go. Moses, get away from my castle. You will not. I will never let the people go. You will not come against me. I don't know who you think you are to speak to me like that. Pharaoh, if you do not let the people go, the Lord's going to send locusts through the land. So the people of Egypt were out shopping one day, buying new gadgets and books and shoes, having a great time. The Lord said unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Stretch forth thine hand over the land of Egypt, that the locusts may come upon South Point, and eat every store, and eat all the Chick-fil-A's, that the hail did not destroy. So Aaron stretched forth his rod, and locusts came over all the land. Plague 9, overwhelming darkness. There had been 8 plagues. Moses was getting frustrated. He wasn't sure what more he could do. He had done what he was told to do. He had told Pharaoh time and time again to let his people go. Pharaoh still did not let the people go. Pharaoh's heart was hardened. Yet Moses went again with another word from the Lord. Moses, I am tired of you showing up at my door. If this is another one of those plagues, get out of here. We can't handle any more, and we want nothing to do with it. I am not letting the people go. But Moses said to Pharaoh, if you don't let the people go, he's going to send darkness over all the land. This time, the Egyptians were still not taking it seriously. Instead, they began to party through the night. Until they fell asleep. They partied way too hard. And Moses said unto Aaron, Aaron, stretch forth thy rod, that darkness may cover the land. And when they awoke in the morning, they all tried to awake and leave the party, but it was dark. They could see nothing. They questioned why they could see nothing at 10 a.m. The sun wasn't up. They started to fear. They screamed and they ran. It was late at night. Moses had been praying to the Lord about what to do. He was afraid if he continued to go to Pharaoh, that Pharaoh would kill him. As he prayed, he was like, God, I've done what you've told me to do. I've gone to Pharaoh and I've told him what you said, and all these plagues have come, and you've turned the water to blood, you've killed the Egyptians, you've sent flies, you've killed cattle. I don't know what else I can do. And as he prayed, the Lord said, Moses, go to Pharaoh one last time. I am with you. And Pharaoh was pacing his room. was not sure what to do. All these plagues had come upon Egypt. They were killing the Egyptians, yet he didn't want to let his help go. He didn't want to let his work go. But if he didn't let it go, would these plagues continue to come? What was he going to do? The death of the firstborn. So Moses woke up the next morning, and he approached Pharaoh with a word from the Lord. Pharaoh, the Lord sent 9 plagues upon you, and he sent me with another word from the Lord. But this time it's not as good as the others. It's much, much worse. Moses, get out of my sight. I want nothing to do with any more of your plagues. But Pharaoh, listen. The Lord said if you don't let his people go, he will kill your firstborn. Are you threatening my kingdom? Are you threatening my son? Guards, take him away. And so it was about the 11th hour, and Pharaoh ran to check on his son. He was worried about what Moses had said. All these other plagues had come true. Would this one come true too? He ran to the room to check on his son. Son, wake up. Are you okay? Dad, I'm fine. What's going on? Don't worry, son. Everything's all right. Good night, I love you. I love you too, Dad. Pharaoh was laying in bed. He was tossing and turning. He couldn't sleep. If 9 plagues had come true, and he didn't let the people go, what was going to happen tonight? At about the 12th hour, the death angel arrived. The next morning, Pharaoh woke out of his sleep. He wasn't sure what had happened, and then he remembered the words of Moses from the night before, and he was afraid, and he ran to his son. Son, are you okay? Son? Hello, please wake up, please! Son, you can't be gone. No! He's gone.